sources. So in the previous video we have discussed about solar power, and now today in this video we are going to talk about wind power. Do you know what is wind? Because of the solar power, solar radiation comes to our earth. So because of this solar power, many places in our earth get heated. Many places in our earth get heated. And here you can see the heated air rises up. The heated air rises up. So there is a space, there is a low pressure area. Low pressure area is created here. To fill up this low pressure area, cool air comes from the high pressure areas to this low pressure area. Okay, so this cool air again heated up because of solar power, and again that air rises up, and again cool air comes from high pressure area to these low pressure areas. So continuously this process occurs. So this circulation of cool air is called wind. Circulation of cool air we called as that is wind. So the power of wind we are using to so many activities. The ancient man has used wind for many purposes. What are they used for, this wind power? For cleaning paddy. Cleaning paddy, they have used wind power. And grinding grains in using windmills. Do you know windmill? Windmill is used for grinding grains. And transportation of sailboats, they have used wind power, the power of wind. And nowadays the power of wind used for generating of electricity. Power of wind is used for generating electricity. Okay, to get an idea about how to generate electricity using wind power, we can do this activity 19.5. Here we are going to discuss about this activity, how to generate electricity using wind power. Okay, first we have to prepare a small turbine. To prepare this small turbine, we need, this is a biscuit tin. You know there are biscuit tins, Crisco tins, So first we have to take a biscuit tin. Then we need 3 mega bottles. 3 mega bottles. And we have to cut these mega bottles like this. These are the mega bottles, you can see. We have to cut these mega bottles like this shape. And we have to fix these 3 mega bottles to the biscuit tin using the lids, and we can use nails. Using nails and lids we can fix these 3 mega bottles to the biscuit tin. Okay, now we have prepared a turbine. This is small turbine. And we have to take a motor. This is car cassette motor. 12 volt car cassette motor, and we have to fix this motor to small pulley like this. We have to fix this motor to the pulley and use a twine thread. And connect these turbine and pulley with motor, because we have to rotate this one. And then take an LED bulb and fix this LED bulb to the motor. Okay. Now we have to put this in outside. Okay. Or otherwise we can put a fan here. We can put a fan. So fan will produce heat. And this turbine will rotate because of the power of that wind. And see what happened to the LED bulb. Here we can observe the lightning of LED bulb, because the turbine will rotate because of the wind power, and as well as here the motor will rotate. Then this motor produces electricity because of this wind power. So LED bulb will lighted up. We can see the lightning of LED bulb when the rotating of this turbine. Okay, this is happening wind power station. We can say this is a small wind power station. Okay, you can prepare this. You can prepare this at your home. Try it. And you should know what are the advantages and disadvantages of this wind power. Advantages are, to know, there is no air pollutions. No any air pollutions. And we can take wind power. We can obtain free of charge. We don't want to pay any cost to this wind power. And less environmental damage. These are the advantages of wind power. And what are the disadvantages? There should be sufficient wind power to rotate the turbine. So these sufficient wind we can obtain from limited areas. That's an advantage. And also sound pollution. Sound pollution takes place due to electricity generated powered by wind. So there are advantages and also some disadvantages of wind power. Okay, now we can move to another energy source. Another renewable energy source is geothermal energy. So what is geothermal energy? That is the thermal energy generated and stored in our earth. Thermal energy generated and stored in our earth. So this is our earth. This under the earth, this is our earth crust. So you know, under our earth crust, the deep down of our earth crust, there is magma. And upper side of the magma there are rocks heated by magma. You know, in the deep down of our earth crust, in this area, the temperature is very high, more than 5000 degrees of Celsius. So it is very high temperature. So water in this area become to steam because of this high temperature. Become to steam. So this steam can be pumped up and used to rotate the turbines. So these turbines connect to electricity generators. That means there are dynamos. So these dynamos produce electricity. So this is how create electricity, generate electricity by using the geothermal energy. So this is the geothermal energy. So this is very profitable because we are using the power of geothermal energy, the heat, the temperature. We use heat. So it is profitable. And also there are some drawbacks. So what are the drawbacks of this using this geothermal energy? The places of earth with a very high temperature, very deep down of the earth crust. This is very deep down of the earth crust. So we have to drill the earth very deep. We have to drill the earth very deep. So it needs a lot of energy and high cost to drill the earth crust to deep down. So and also many hazardous gases and many chemicals can seep up from the underground. Seep up means hazardous gases and many chemicals can be seep up from the underground. So we have to find a way to safely dispose of them, and those gases and chemicals can be very dangerous. So you have to remember these things. There are some advantages and also disadvantages of geothermal energy. Okay. Next, renewable energy source is flowing water. Yes, the energy of flowing water. So, the ancient time, the people use this energy of flowing water to rotate the turbines, water turbines. You can see there's a picture in page number 120. An old water wheel. So, there's a large wheel. So, this wheel is rotating because of the flowing water current. And these water wheels used to grind grains in ancient times. And you know, nowadays, the famous way to produce electricity in Sri Lanka is using flowing water. Mostly flowing water is used to generate electricity. Okay, now let's see how to generate electricity by using flowing water. Let's discuss activity 19.6. Activity 19.6. Here, as a previous practical, we need a biscuit tin. This is a biscuit tin. And we need the lids of mega bottle. 8 lids of mega bottle. And using the nails, we have to fix these lids of mega bottles to the biscuit tin as the figure we have to fix. Then, as the previous practical, we need a motor, cassette car motor, and we need a pulley and fix the pulley to the motor. Then, using a twine thread, we have to connect this turbine and motor. We have to, because there should be a rotation. Okay, then we have to take a LED bulb and connect this LED bulb to the motor. Then we can rotate this turbine, this small turbine. So we can rotate this turbine using flowing water. To get flowing water, we can use a tap water we can use. Then while rotating this turbine, observe what happened to this LED bulb. Here you can observe the lightning of LED bulb because of rotation of the turbine. That means the flowing water created electricity. The water power, the power of flowing water is used to create electricity. So this is happen in a hydropower station. So what is hydropower station? It is the location where electricity is generated. Turn to page number 121. There is a picture of a model of hydropower station. We have discussed these things when you were in grade 6 also. Yes, I think you have remembered these things. Look at the picture. Here, first a concrete dam is constructed by obstructing the flow of water. First we have to create a concrete dam by obstructing the flowing water. Then you can see an artificial reservoir is created here. So, the water in the reservoir, artificial reservoir, is carried by the tunnels and pipe to the power station located in a lower level. So here you can observe that the power station is situated or located in a lower level. So the water in the reservoir carried by tunnels and pipes. So there is a turbine in the power station. So the turbine is rotated using this flowing water. Turbine is rotating. Then this turbine is connected to a dynamo. So dynamo is producing or generating electricity. So this is how electricity is generated in a hydropower station. Then using transformers and light wires, the light current is distributed all over the area, all over the Sri Lanka. Okay, hydropower is an environmental friendly and profitable source of energy. but the initial cost of constructing hydropower station is high. And also due to the artificial reservoirs, animals lose their habitats. Here also there are advantages and disadvantages you can see. Okay, now we cover the energy of flowing water. I think you can get an idea about energy of flowing water.